Right. We got uh, a baron of mules. Right. This is a group names. Right. A baron of mules. A flock of swifts. Okay. And a plump sword or suit of wildfowl. Right. So we've got plump, swifts, flock, mules, and baron, and wild with a dash. Right. And we've got pod of whiting. Right. Congregation, flight, volary or birds, right? And then a bevy of quails or a bevy of roes. Okay, so then we got a brace or leash of bucks. I mean, what is this shit, right? And then you got over here a rag of coulter, a troop or pride of lions. You got a troop in there, right? A richess of martens, right? Is that the brandy? Right, you got Sarah backwards, a stud of horses, and then that goes down to here, stud of mares, right? And you got sword twice. You got sword or suit of mallards, and you got sword here next to the plump, and on the bottom of that keystone you've got paddle of ducks, right? So you've got that reference there, okay? You've got a team of ducks, so teams, troops of monkeys and kangaroos, but a sleuth of bears and shrewdness of apes. Was that a group name? A shrewdness group of apes? What is this shit? Right? What is it? Right? So all of this pack, root or herd, right? Not pack, root or herd of wolves, right? No, no. You know, you get off this shit, right? And we've also got a kindle of kittens in the middle, so that's sort of the middle word, K, because we've got 17 beginning letters here, right? So the middle one, K, kindle of kittens, and it goes to a clouder of cats. So it's a smoke, is it, after you've put the kindle in and burnt them, they become a cloud of cats, right? You know, and a cast of hawks, what's that? And what's this, right? Teal, right? A spring of teal. What's that? What's a bunch of knobs? What are you talking about, right? A clamour of rooks, right? A clamour of rooks, right? What? Right, or a covey of grouse, and then you've got covey down here, which is a covey of partridges, right? So this is shit, and then you've got hares here, right? Down or husk, so down, right? Another group, down or husk, so you've put down in there, right? And you put drove on a herd, right? An exaltation of larks and fall of woodcock, right? And then you've got string of racehorses, and you've got a stud with Sarah in with string there, right? And a flight of widgeon with wig on, eon, right? In the air, and a jewel for doves of peace. So I'd put in a jewel on doves of peace, and flying swallows, right? No, and all this, right? So another knob of pochards. So what the is that, right? And that's so. The hair business, right there, is down here with this thing, Harewood, Earl of Harewood, right? And then we've got another Earl here of Snowdon, right? So Harewood, Snowdon, and what's the Earl, the latest Earl? What's that one? Are they kind of got some kind of EARL kind of thing going on? So yeah, what is that? I don't like the look of that. I think it's the spelling, and Master of Peacocks. Something to do with Musk there. So tell him about that marmalade, remuneration. So yeah, look at that for marmalade and peel, and Paddington. Okay, so pad and that. What did it say? Pod of whiting. So I think that's sanitary wear, right? And congregation and something about that. And the Oxfam, we've got at the last. So what's that? Oxo cubes and England, the Bisto, the stock, right? The Oxo cube, or the one arm banded, or the OXOX. What is that? The 10 to 0, the 10 to 0, never get to 12. I don't know, what does that mean, right? So yeah, that, yeah. I'm not happy about that at all. Right. And even that, look, they've got a herd of asses. Right, so a pack or a herd of asses, I mean, for goodness sake. You know. And a mute or cry of hounds. So that's noise. And also noise was here. With sounder or drift of swine or sounder of board. Like a sounder of boar. Sounder of boars, right? I mean, don't you think this is not right, is it? And also it's got plovers, and you got stand or wing of plovers. Oh, that's a pole on a lever, is it? I don't know, right? Because you got a stud of mares and that. Then you got them connected with this Sarah backwards with stud of horses. So, and then you've got ponies down here with a herd of ponies. So it's a bit weird, right? So yeah.